Hello YouTube and fellow Star Wars collectors! On this episode of Toys Are the Way, we'll be taking a look at an older vehicle from the Walmart Exclusive 3D line days, the Vulture Droid from the Phantom Menace. As many of you know, I'm always looking to expand my collection, and lately I've been eager to build up my battle droid forces with larger items from back in the day. So naturally, I needed to add this one to my arsenal. And with the lack of Phantom Menace items in TVC this year, I needed to do something for the 25th year anniversary. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at the Vulture Droid. Taking a look at the packaging, we have our Discover the Force 3D line style box with the Star Wars logo and a nice image of Darth Maul in the top right corner, paired with the tagline for firing missiles. We have a nice illustration of the Vulture Droid during the battle in Naboo as Federation ships take down those N1 starfighters. The same image can be seen on various sides of the packaging, paired with the Star Wars logo up top and followed by additional tagline that highlights the various battle modes for this vehicle. On the back of the box, we have a small description of the Vulture Droid followed by a few advertisements for the upcoming Star Wars 3D experience. Additionally, there are a series of images that further highlight the vehicle's play features, such as the pop-up droid head, firing missiles, and articulated ground combat mode. Taking a look at the contents of the packaging, we have a cardboard tray that slides out and holds the vehicle in place with a series of paper ties, while the projectiles are stored in a plastic bag that's been taped down for safe keeping. Instructions are included, but fortunately, no assembly is required. Simply load the Vulture Droid with missiles and you're ready for battle. Similar to the previous Clone Wars release, paper ties are used in place of plastic ones and must be cut in order to remove the Vulture Droid and load up a total of 6 missiles, 2 projectiles on each wing, and lastly, 2 on the underside. Taking a look at the Vulture Droid fully assembled and out of the packaging, we have a really nice addition for our Episode 1 Federation Droid Army displays. The classic Battle Droid color scheme looks wonderful, but it has to be said that the vehicle really lacks weathering and detail. Small hits of dusty paint applications can be seen here and there on the wings and blaster cannons, but not much else. Additionally, I will say that this release feels a lot less durable than the Clone Wars Vulture Droid, particularly the joints on the articulated wings, which unfortunately affects the 2 different battle modes. Putting the vehicle back into flight mode will certainly take a little more effort as everything seems loose and swivels around as the wings are reassembled. Sadly, this sort of quality is to be expected with a Walmart exclusive from back in the day, but overall it will still make for a fine addition to the collection. While it's not perfect, snapping the wings back together, aligning them, and pressing down firmly will lock the wings back into flight mode and keep them centered in place between the 2 small notches sculpted on the main body of the vehicle. The Vulture Droid head is articulated with a decent range of motion, allowing it to be turned side to side and up and down while clicking into place. A really nice feature that allows for a variety of display options. To put the Vulture Droid back into flight mode, simply push the pop-up feature back down and lock it in place. The Vulture Droid carries 4 blaster cannons and 2 energy torpedo launchers, making it a fearsome opponent during battle. The firing missiles can be activated by 2 buttons found on the top of the vehicle's body, while the button needed to animate the pop-up droid head feature is located on the underside of the vehicle. As seen with most of the Trade Federation's army, the Vulture Droid carried no living pilot. Instead, the CPU was linked to the command ship similar to the B-1 battle droids. Originally seen in the Phantom Menace and later both the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith, this Federation color scheme for the Vulture Droid takes me back and checks all the boxes for Prequel Trilogy love within my collection room. The sleek and aerodynamic design of the Federation Starfighter is a must-have for any fan of the Prequel Trilogy and would make for an excellent vintage collection release for the Phantom Menace. Armed with firing missiles, articulated wings, and an articulated droid head, this battle droid will wreak havoc on your shelf displays. Sadly, the articulated wings can be set to attack formation, but cannot hold the pose with ease, as this release suffers from quality issues that do not allow the arms to hold their pose and cause the wings to sag downward, which is a real shame when compared to the Clone Wars release. Regardless, the articulated arms are an impressive feature for the vehicle, and allow the Vulture Droid to stand in a hangar bay or zoom through battle as it takes down any and all Naboo pilots. Although I would not be opposed to some retooling where the swivels and joints are replaced with a snap and turn mechanism that would ensure a bit more stability for this item, especially if Hasbro ever considers to repack this vehicle on a vintage collection Phantom Menace box. I hope you've enjoyed this video and checking out the latest addition to my Battle Droid shelf display, the Vulture Droid from the Phantom Menace. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you already have this vehicle added to your collection, or would you like to see it re-released in the vintage collection someday? And don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps and is always greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and may the Force be with you.